We're going to start this workout with some upper body movements. You can either do these from a countertop or you can do them from the floor. I'm going to be demonstrating from the countertop for the first set, and then I'll demonstrate from the floor for my second set of exercises. But you do whatever feels comfortable to you. Make sure that you have plenty of space to move around and that your height of your countertop or your chair is challenging for you, okay? So we're going to do a Tabata style where we're going 30 seconds of work and then 15 seconds of rest. So the goal with this exercise style is to do as many reps as possible in the given amount of time. In this case, it's 30 seconds. So you're going to do as many reps as you can in that 30 seconds and then rest for 15 seconds before we move on to the next exercise. Have some fun with it and do your best. For the first exercise, we're going to be in a push-up position on our countertop or on the floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk back and forth. We're going to move our left arm and left leg at the same time, and then we're going to move our right arm and right leg at the same time. You're going to try not to let your body twist or tip. Pull in your abs nice and tight so you stabilize your core, and then make sure you're in like a plank position, right? We don't want our hips sagging or our butt way up in the air, okay? So your body's nice and flat. Ready, and let's go. So right arm, right leg, and then left arm, left leg. We're holding our body flat and tight, just working our way back and forth down our counter. You should feel your abs right here. You're also going to work your shoulder muscles and chest. This is good for coordination. Rest. The next thing we're going to do is some push-ups with a mountain climber, like a 1-2 with our feet, okay? So we're going to go push-up position. You're going to do a push-up and then bring the knees up. Ready and go. Push up. 1, 2. So what we're doing here is we're working our lower abs. At the same time, we're getting some push-up action and strengthening our upper body. If you're doing this from a countertop, try to bring your chest to the counter. Let's do one more. And good. Rest. Now while you're resting, I'll show you what we're doing next. We're going to go in a side plank position, arm out. We're going to reach and come up. Ready? Let's go. Reach, kind of roll over, roll over. We're still keeping a nice tight body, but we're kind of rolling around that shoulder that's holding our body up on the counter. So our chest faces the counter, then it faces the wall. We'll do this side, and then we'll do the other side. Rest. So now we'll do the opposite side. All right, get yourself situated. Your arm is nice and straight. Start and reach and open up. So roll forward so your chest faces the ground and then faces the side. We're working around that shoulder and we're keeping our abs nice and tight. This is a really good shoulder mobility exercise. And we're also maintaining a nice tight core. Give me one more. And rest. Good. Now we're going to go back to those plank walks down the counter, okay? So position yourself, push-up position. Right leg, right hand, left leg, left hand. All move at the same time as we work our way down the counter. Body stays nice and tight. No tipping. Pull your belly button to your spine. We're in a good plank position. You should be feeling your shoulders. Do a little bit of that work here. And rest. We'll go into push-ups with the mountain climber combo. We have a few more seconds to rest here. All right, get ready and push up. Bring your chest to the counter. 1, 2 with the legs. Body stays nice and tight on that push-up. Don't let your hips sag. Squeeze your glutes. Chest comes to the counter. Make sure you're breathing. Almost there. Give me a good high knee on this mountain climber. Rest. Okay, now we'll go into those side plank rotations. So arm out. We're at an angle here, away from the counter. Reach your other arm and roll into it and open back up. This is a nice, slow, controlled motion. We're rolling around that shoulder that's supporting us on the counter. Reach and open. Reach and open. Body stays tight. Make sure you're breathing. And rest. Now we got to do the other side. Shake it out. Get your arms set up. And body sideways. Ready, go. Roll and open. Roll your body and open up, nice and controlled. Our body stays tight. The rotation is happening through our thoracic spine region. You might feel some stretch in your lats. And then we're working the little muscles in our shoulder that's supporting us. Good, rest. Roll those wrists out. We're doing this all one more time, starting with those plank walks. So get yourself in your plank position and let's go. Right hand, right leg, left hand, left leg, and back the other direction. Try to move at the same time. This is good for your brain too. Good job. Body stays tight. We're supporting ourselves the whole time in a nice straight line with our spine. Rest. Next, we're doing those push-ups again with a mountain climber. Okay, so here we go. Push-up position and ready, go. Push up, bring your chest to the counter and a 1, 2 with the legs. Bring those knees up as high as you can and then go right back into those push-ups. Now remember, with this style of workout, you do as many reps as you can. You don't have to keep the same pace as I am. We're just working for 30 seconds. So that's whatever works for you. Rest. One more time with those side plank rotations. Body at an angle. Reach. And roll into it. Rotate your chest to the counter. So you feel a twist and a stretch through your middle back. We're opening up. I can feel the little muscles in my shoulders working right here to support my body. And rest. Now do the other side. Roll those wrists out. This is our last exercise, and then we'll take a break and do something different. Here we go. Get your body set up, sideways, reach, and open. chest points to the side, and then you roll over that shoulder, point your chest to the counter. Our body is tight. Make sure you're breathing. One more. And good. Rest. All right, for these next set of exercises, we're going to be on the floor or on the counter, whatever works for you. We're going to start in a plank position, and we're going to do alternating leg lifts. So if you're on the counter, you're just going to be in that push-up position and going like this, one leg at a time. If you're on the floor with me, we're going to go from our elbows underneath your shoulder. You can go from your knees or from your toes, but we're just going to lift our legs, alternating, okay? Ready, and let's go. So lift, lift. This is something that we've done before. So if it feels easy from your knees or from the counter, I want you to challenge yourself to go to the floor or to try it from your toes. Keep your body nice and tight. Just little lifts with the legs, don't arch your back. And rest. Now we're going to go into a tabletop position. We're going to extend one leg. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a big rainbow with it and tap it behind us and then tap it wide. So here we go. Just big rainbow. Keep your belly button pointed to the ground. Use your glutes. What we're doing is we're stabilizing our core and we're getting some glute medius, glute maximus action here. You should feel your glute on fire right now. That means you're doing it right. And rest. We're going to switch legs now. Do the other side. Make sure you keep your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Extend that other leg. And here we go. Big rainbows up and over. Don't let the rest of your body move or tip. Lift and tap. Just slow and controlled. Working your glutes. Here we go. We're almost there. And breathe. Last one. Good. Now come up to a full kneeling position or standing if you're standing. And we're just going to bend sideways. I want you to not let the rest of your body move. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your quads. Just bend side to side. You notice that this might throw your balance off a little bit, but we're just getting that lateral bend through our obliques. Just slow and controlled. The rest of our lower body stays very still. And good. Rest. Go back to your plank position. Get ready for those leg lifts. Elbows underneath your shoulders. And lift and go with the leg lifts. Don't let your body tip. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders, pushing that floor away from you to keep your upper body from sinking. Just little lifts, working those glutes. Pull your belly button to your spine. Make sure you're breathing. And rest. Come into a tabletop position. All right. Knees under hips, hands under wrists. Extend one leg and big rainbows. but don't twist your hips. We're just moving the one leg. Lift, big rainbows. You should feel your glutes working here. Lift and tap, side to side. You're using your core muscles to stabilize. Rest. And now we got to do the other side. So we're going to extend that opposite leg. Ready. And here we go. Lift and tap. Big rainbows. Working those glutes. Make sure your back stays nice and flat, just like you're balancing a hot cup of soup on it and you don't want to spill. Big taps. Almost there. Glutes are on fire, I know. We've got this. Rest. Come to your full kneeling position. Get ready for those side bends. Hands by your sides. Tighten your quads, squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. And here we go. Bend side to side. Squeeze your obliques right here when you lean towards that side. Don't force anything. You shouldn't feel like you're going to tip over. But at the same time, being in this position is going to mess with your balance a little bit. Almost there. Good job. Rest. One more time through. Let's start with those plank leg lifts, okay? So go down into your plank position. Get ready. All right. And up and go. Little leg lifts. Should feel maybe a little harder this time since it's our third time through and our bodies are a little tired. You need to modify and go from your knees. That's totally fine. We just want to squeeze the glute on the leg lift and rest. Move into that tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under your hips, back nice and flat. Extend your leg, and here we go, big rainbows. And we're looking right down in between our hands as we're moving this leg up and over. Use your obliques. Don't let the rest of your body move. Remember, hot cup of soup on your back. Just the leg is making a rainbow. Last one. Rest. Ready to do the other side. Adjust your hands. And here we go. Extend that other leg. This is the last exercise. Here we go. Big rainbows. Body nice and tight. I'm also feeling this in my obliques because I'm trying to stay super still with my upper body. So tap, tap, big taps. Don't tip your hips. Keep your belly button faced towards the ground. Almost there. We've got this. Rest. And then finish with our side bends. So kneel nice and tall, hands by our sides. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your quads, pull in your lower abdomen, and then lean side to side, squeezing those obliques. Every time you lean, you're giving a squeeze, making sure the obliques are the muscles that are doing the work here to pull, squeeze. Good job, almost done. And rest. The last part of this exercise routine we're going to do from a standing position. I'm going to have a little bench to help me, but you can also use your countertop, and you're also going to want one dumbbell. So what we're going to do first is we're going to work on our lower body now. We're going to stand in a lunge position. So one leg forward, one leg back, feet in line with your hips. And you want to try to get to 90 degrees with your knees once you lower down. You're going to hold on to your dumbbell. And what we're going to do is we're going to lunge down and we're going to pass the dumbbell underneath our leg. All right, so come down and up, down and up. Upper body stays nice and tall. Now it's okay if you're not going as low as me. If you can't pass the dumbbell underneath your leg, you can just come down and pass it over, okay? So that's an option too. But we're just adding a little excitement by trying to pass it under our leg. Okay, so I want you to rest and now switch feet position, switch legs. Okay, make sure your feet are in line with your hips. And ready, go. We're gonna lunge down, pass, down, pass. Make sure you're going straight up and down, not driving your knee forward, okay? We want to go to a 90-degree angle, not like pushing into our knee, okay? That'll make us use the wrong form, which will cause some knee pain. And rest. Good job. Now we're going to set that dumbbell down. We're going to just hold on to our chair. What we're going to do is we're going to step back. We're going to do a little lunge and a leg lift. Okay, so here we go. Little lunge, lift. Little lunge and lift. So we're just kind of pushing off and then focusing on our balance as we lift our leg. Our belly button stays pointed to the ground. Don't let your hips open up. Just a little pulse and lift. Pulse and lift. Last one. And we're going to do the other side now. Okay, so switch your feet position. Just using our little bench to help us balance so we can hinge forward. And here we go, little pulse and lift. Little lunge and lift. Really focus on keeping that back leg straight, using your glute to lift that leg. You should feel your hamstrings on that front leg. Little pulse and lift. Pulse, lift. Don't tip your hips. Belly button faces the ground and rest. Now we're just going to go feet wide, wider than your shoulders. And we're just going to do some side lunges, alternating side to side. Make sure you're pushing your hips back and let's go. So shifting your weight side to side, hips go back, toes are pointed forward. That way we're using our glutes and our quads in this movement, not driving into our knee. Here we go, push evenly through those feet. Shift your hips back and back, rest. Grab your weight. Now we're going to go right back to those lunges where we're passing the dumbbell. So toes forward, feet in line with your hips. Here we go, lunge and pass. Our knees are pointed forward, our toes are pointed forward. Now remember, you work at your own pace. Whatever pace feels comfortable for you. I know these are some challenging movements. Up and down, upper body, abs tight, okay? Last one, rest. Switch sides. Line up those toes. Make sure we're going straight down, not forward, okay? Here we go. Ready and go. Down and up. Down and up. Option to pass over your leg is always there, okay? If you can't get low enough to pass under, good job. Straight down, straight back up. Push through your heel, your big toe, and your pinky on that front foot. And rest. Coming over to our chair. Fingertips on, get those legs set up. And here we go. We're going to go little pulse with a leg lift. Hips point to the ground. Little pulse and a lift. Really targeting that glute on the leg that we're lifting. Making sure you don't go too high to where you're arching your back. Just give me a little glute squeeze on that leg lift. Good job. And rest. Switch sides. Get those feet set up. Make sure your toes are pointed forward. Holding onto that chair or your countertop for balance. And here we go. Little pulse and lift. Pulse, lift. Good. Belly button faces the ground. We're not tipping those hips. We're feeling our heel push through the ground on that front leg, working our hamstrings and our glutes. Big glute squeeze on that leg lift. And rest. Standing nice and wide. Make sure you're wider than your shoulders so that when you lunge to the side, you stay inside your feet, okay? Here we go. Push those hips back and get nice and low. Whatever low means for you is what's good, okay? You can get all the way down to where your fingertips are almost touching the ground and you're still pushing your hips back. That's amazing. But as long as you're getting some lateral movement right here, that's what the point of the exercise is, okay? One more time through, okay? Grab that weight. We're going to pass it underneath. Ready, go. This is our last time through these exercises. Coming down and up, down and up. Shoulders tall. Pass that weight. Pushing through your heel on that front foot. Our knee is going to a 90-degree angle. Almost there. Last one. Rest. And switch those legs. You might notice one side feels easier than the other. That's okay. My right leg feels kind of tired today. Here we go. Last time. Push through that heel. Really focus on using your hamstrings and your glutes. Shoulders tall, abs on tight. By transferring this weight side to side, we are throwing off our center of balance, right? Rest. One more time with our little leg lifts. So here we go, get those feet set up. Get ready. And here we go. We're going to little pulse and lift. Pulse, lift. Try to get that leg up as high as you can without arching your back. Let your head lean forward. That's why we're holding on to our chair, balancing on that front leg. Lift, lift. Last one. There we go. Shake it out. Other side, right? Get those feet set up. Holding on, leaning forward. Ready, and let's go. Finish strong. Pulse and lift. Pulse and lift. Pushing through your heel. Squeeze that glute as you lift your leg. We're trying not to put too much weight on that bench, but it's there to keep us from falling, okay? Last ones. Right here. Good. Okay. Last exercise. Standing wide. Make this one the best one, okay? Get as low as you possibly can on this round. It's our last time doing it. Ready, go. It's the last 30 seconds. Maybe even pick up the pace, right? Do something to make this one the best round ever. Side to side. Push those hips back. Using your whole foot. And we're gripping with those toes. Last one. Good job.